Yes, 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 yes. Come on, let's go, guys. Thank God it's Friday. Quick one. I'm going to ask Lady Van this question straight up. The match between Liverpool and Mancity. Do you expect anything magic from Liverpool? As a Liverpool fan, Lady Van, I'm going to ask you this question, but first, let me welcome the viewers. It is what it is. Let me bring everybody in. Oh my goodness, it's going to be loud. Come on, DJ, drop it. Yes, it's the dawn in the building, guys. I tell you, this is going to be massive. Welcoming everybody to this channel, Intercontinental Sport TV. This weekend, I fear for Liverpool. I fear for Lady Bar. I fear for Irate. As a Liverpool fan in this crew. They go here and where? You know what I mean? Please subscribe. Share this video. Smash the like on the video. Let's do this, guys. Now welcome everybody on this show. This is Intercontinental Sport TV. Back again with this video. Today, let's quickly look at what we are going to discuss. Oh my goodness. This is it. We want to look at EPL La Liga match day 11. For La Liga, it's going to be match 10 to be precise. I'm going to check. I'm going to confirm. Liverpool versus Man City, tactical analysis and other sports. World Cup is coming on ISTV. Countdown begins soon as possible. You guys going to sit back. You're going to enjoy ISTV. Smash the like on the video. They always say ladies first. All right, I'm going to bring the lady in the house. Welcoming her with this message. Let's go. Liverpool in trouble. Oh, massive. Let's do this, guys. Come on, Lady Vat, talk to me. How you doing today? What's up? Hello, Shani.
Yeah, John, I'm very fine. I'm good. You know, anticipating the biggest rivalry in EPL. It's always interesting, you know, whenever Man City and Liverpool are playing. So it's good to be here.
All right, welcome. The question I want to ask you: how are you feeling for this match? You said it already. What's your score prediction? Straight up.
Oh my God! You just put me on the spot right now.
Straight up.
Okay. So, as a Liverpool fan that I am, I want Liverpool to win. You know.
Okay.
But I'm not biased. A draw or Man City winning.
Oh my goodness. That's going to give me the logic to bring in another Liverpool fan. I'm talking about Irate. What's going on, bro? Are you scared? Talk to me, Irate. You're welcome to the show.
No, Don. I'm far from scared. This is it's obviously a big game. Like Lady Val said, the biggest rivalry in English football in recent years. So we're expecting a cracker of a game, and the fact that it's at Anfield, I can pick up a little bit of confidence ahead of this game. So yeah, we're good to go.
All right, let's do this. Welcome, brotherly of another brother. I'm going to call in Sheye Omidiora. Sheye Omidiora is a Chelsea fan. He has something to say. Talk to me, Sheye. You're welcome to the show.
Yeah, they're done. Good evening from here. I'm actually looking forward to the Liverpool Man City game because I think Man City have only won once in their last 19 visits to Anfield. And I know Liverpool are not playing, they're not pulling up trays right now, but I still back them to put up some resistance against City on Sunday.
All right, you're welcome, brother from another mother. That's Shayomi Diora speaking there. Now I'm going to go this way again to invite Robbie. Robbie, what's this? Robbie Maverick. Oh my goodness, this guy will not kill me here today. Robbie is a Manchester United fan. Manchester United will be facing Newcastle. You all know that. It's a straight win for Manchester United. But we have to be aware. You remember what happened last night? Almost scratching. Oh my goodness. Robbie, on this toast, you are welcome. Talk to me, Robbie. What's going on? Talk to me, Robbie.
Good evening. It's good to be on the show this evening. Well, as it is, let me say, I'm really not so optimistic about Man United's chances against Newcastle because since that serious beating at the hands of Manchester City, Man United have been trying to find their way back gradually. So hopefully, let's see what Eric Ten Hag has in store for United against Newcastle. But I am really not so optimistic going into this game.
All right, Robbie, you're welcome once again.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's going to lead me to straight up to welcome this main guy. Talk to me, Professor Tuchel in the building. Prof is a Chelsea fan. He's a Nigerian fan. I'm talking of Professor Tuchel. I'm going to ask him this question. Prof, when are you going to change his name? When are you going to change this Tuchel to something else?
What I was about asking.
Talk to me,
Professor. Hello, everybody. Nah, I'm not. Professor Tuchel is here to stay. Welcome to the show. I can't wait to dissect this weekend football. I mean, it's another weekend where the Liverpool fans are going to cry. I'm sorry, because I think they'll be battered by City.
Oh my God!
I think they'll be battered by City. So let's delve into it. Let's analyze what's going to happen.
All right, you're welcome, Professor Tuchel of Chelsea. Another main man standing. That man standing, Gidigba, all the way to from Oshodi, Lagos. I'm talking about Kunle Fayega in the building. Kunle, talk to me. What's going on, bro?
Yeah.
Enter with your change area.
Yeah. No worry, change full ground. Nothing do them. No, nothing do the conductors. We get change full for hand. Good evening, everyone. It's a very, very lovely Friday evening here, and I cannot wait for this weekend to come, especially the prospect of Liverpool. Not even Liverpool, the prospect of Virgil van Dijk being beaten at Anfield for the first
my goodness. Is
and not being beaten, but beaten feeling. You understand? What
Yeah.
All right, now welcome, guys. Great to have you guys on the show. Lady Val, welcome. Irate in the building. Shayomi Diora in the building. Robert. Irate, please change this background.
No, just for you to remember the guys
That we are not working alone.
Oh my goodness.
We don't just say Van Dijk has not lost at Anfield. So
oh my goodness.
Remind you guys.
It's going to be the first. Van Dijk is going to take the first. You Liverpool are beginning to think that because of 7 points, they're back. Salah.
All right, let's get into this straight up, guys. You're all welcome once again. Let me first of all read out this EPL week. Smash a like on the video, guys. Anybody where you watching from, this is Intercontinental Sport TV. I want that like button, that like something to be smashed right now. Let's do this. The first match is going to be today. It's going to start with Brentford hosting Brighton straight up in the next couple of hours. They're going to start their match. I hope everybody has changed their fantasy league. I just did mine not too long ago. I almost forgot. So
I didn't change mine. I just
today.
But the good part, I think I had changed it since as early as Sunday last week. So I think I am safe.
Straight up.
I don't think anyone here.
All right, you're welcome. All right, once again, let me quickly run the stats. I mean, the fixtures for this week, week 11 on APL. Leicester will be playing tomorrow as early as 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time with hosting Crystal Palace. Fulham is also hosting Bournemouth. And Nottingham Forest will be flying away to Wolves Wanderers, while Everton as well will be looking forward to go to Spurs as well. It's going to be a cracking match. I no doubt about it. Spurs versus Liverpool. All eyes will be on that game. All eyes will be on that match. So we are looking whereby whether we're going to see whether Spurs is going to lip up the table a little bit. Now on Sunday, I tell you guys, it's going to be massive. It's going to be massive. Aston Villa hosting Chelsea. I think at this moment, Aston Villa is going to shock Chelsea. That's the dream. That's what I saw in my dream. It's going to be happen. Let's see how it's going to be. And also, Arsenal people will be looking at that game on Monday. On Sunday. They'll be traveling all the way to Leeds to see what's going to happen there. And also, Manchester United will be hosting Newcastle. I tell you, it's going to be a massive game. I'm sure we're gonna beat Newcastle. Until then, it be like say Southampton to go host West Ham, no doubt about it. And the match of the weekend. Oh my goodness, Lady in trouble. Liverpool versus Mancity. So straight up, guys, you're all welcome. Let's get into this straight. First of all, let's look at the match that Spurs versus Everton. Prof, I want you to talk to me first. Look at that match, Spurs versus Everton. What's your take on this match?
I mean, it's going to be a good game, but Spurs are at home at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Yeah. You expect them to get a win there. Antonio Conte's side are not particularly playing very well now, but they are grinding out results with this very rigid 3-4-3 formation. We saw the game in Champions League against Borussia Mönchengladbach. They played very well. Yeah. Was it Frankfurt? Sorry, was Frankfurt they played against? Sorry, the Wicked. Yeah, and they did very well. Son, coming up with a couple of goals and they performed very well. So I would expect this to be a potential banana skin. Frank Lampard would possibly play normal 4-3-3 formation against them, and you expect Antonio Conte to get 3 points in that game. I think it's another game for Son to step up. His form has been in and out lately. So he needs to get himself to top form, as we know how he can be performing day in, day out. So I think it's going to be a good game, an interesting one to watch. I expect Spurs to get the whole 3 points from that game.
All right, thank you so much, Shaya. I'm coming to you now over this match between you guys on Sunday. That's Aston Villa versus Chelsea. Shaya, talk to me. What is your expectation on that match? I mean, it's going to be an away game for Chelsea. Is there anything you want to say about this? Is that Shaya? Is it Shaya there? I think I lost him. Shaya,
for the game. Yeah, so far so good under Graham Potter. I think against Milan on Tuesday, or was it Wednesday, they were helped a bit by the referee. That made it slightly easier. They were able to manage the game. But then they have injury problems. Reece James apparently is out for this game. And there's a danger of him actually missing the rest of the year for Chelsea. Kante is out until the new year, and of course we know about Wesley Fofana. So this leaves them stretched, because I personally feel currently Reece James is Chelsea's best player, and not having him at wing back or at full back, depending on what Graham Potter does, might obviously hinder or hamper what they are trying to do. So it will be interesting to see how Graham Potter adapts to not having Reece James against a Villa side that I feel are not particularly good. I feel Gerrard has them playing awful football. I still don't know what they are trying to do. I know he's trying to implement a 4-3-2-1 formation, but I don't think he has found the right balance. I feel he needs to play Emiliano Buendia more often, but I think he has a bias for Philippe Coutinho to play in behind the striker that he selects. So I think ultimately he needs to find the right balance. He has had issues with Tyrone Mings as well. So I don't think he has. I think his man management has been found a bit wanting at Aston Villa. I also think his general approach is also a bit flawed. So ultimately, I still think Chelsea have enough quality to win this game against Aston Villa on Sunday.
Professor Tuko, a quick one over to your game. What's your addition to that?
I mean, it's unfortunate with James' situation, because when the injury happened against Milan, I first of all thought it wasn't as serious, and he also came on Instagram to say it wasn't as serious, but only for us to hear earlier today that it might be a little bit serious. It might even miss the World Cup, so that's a big shame. I mean, teams can easily get towards from the right wing, from the right back position. So Look, it's going to be a very, very difficult one to cope with. N'Golo Kante has been out for a while now. I think we're sort of getting used to life after him. I think Chelsea will be going out in the market next to get the proper DMF. I think all the work is done running around in Leicester and Chelsea. Is supposed to be catching up with him now with his legs now. So we have to find a replacement for NG. But yeah, Sheye said, Aston Villa have been very, very poor. Honestly, Gerrard he has been underperforming, and I think it's going to be a straight 3 points for Chelsea.
All right. Now, the next one is going to be for the match between Arsenal. But okay, I'll still be waiting on AEs to give us the lowdown about the match between Arsenal versus Liverpool. But next, guys, is going to be Robbie. Robbie, Manchester United is playing on Sunday, and we watched the match yesterday. I don't want any Liverpool to talk right now over our match yet. What do you think, Robbie? I mean, Manchester United versus Newcastle. Consider the fact that Newcastle, we cannot just write them off. They are playing so well. I think they only lost one match so far in this season. So, what's your take on this?
Yeah. Well, as it is right now, just like you rightly said, Newcastle are playing some very impressive football right now. Let's not forget the fact that they have a lot of financial muscle behind them as well because of that takeover by the Arab group that was last season. So they have plenty of money to spend, though they were actually very, very modest during this last transfer window. They were not splashing the cash as we thought they would. And but coming down to what their manager is, I'm trying to recollect his name here. The former Bournemouth manager, the man is really doing a wonderful job at the club. And so far, they are more Eddie Howe. They are more. It was, let me say, it was very, very surprising that they held Manchester City when both sides met earlier on this season. So Newcastle was one of the teams that Man City did not beat. More or less, they are the only team so far that have been able to take points off Man City. Hence why they are behind Arsenal on the league table. So I think considering the kind of players that they have, till they got one player from the Portuguese league, one Gumares guy like that, and of course we also what he did last weekend. So going forward, I think United practically have a big game on their hands tomorrow because it is not the Newcastle. It is not the Newcastle of old that will be taken to the field on Sunday. I beg your pardon, and of course, I believe that Kunle also will share the same thoughts. Quickly, just to round up my points, let's not forget the fact that after that thumping at the hands of Manchester City, it's more or less, let me say, practically watered down the confidence that United have been building since those early defeats at the hand of Brentford and trying to remember the other team that and Brighton. So I think that defeat at the hands of Manchester City practically watered down what United have been doing. So it is more or less United doing it all over again. And if you look at the last 3 games United have played, yes, though they won, but more or less it has been a kind of win that United labored to get the 3 points in those games. So on Sunday against Newcastle, it is really going to be an interesting match. I'm actually trying to see what Eric Ten Hag has in store for in terms of his preparation for that match, and hopefully, United will be able to get all 3 points in that encounter. But I think if a draw will be a fair result for United. But so far, United have not drawn any game in the English Premier League. So hopefully, well, maybe United will be on the losing side or on the winning side. Let's see what happens on Sunday.
All right, thank you so much. Straight up to Kunle. Kunle, what do you think about that? Our match between talking about Manchester United versus Newcastle. Quick one.
Well, for me, it's going to be a very tough match. As much as Manchester United are winning games, they are not necessarily winning them in convincing fashion. They have to grind, they keep grinding results. And the truth is, if you keep grinding results, one day you're not going to have luck. You saw how yesterday it took 93 minutes before they
Yesterday
wrote.
was nothing to write home about
Yeah,
at all.
yeah,
I just don't
exactly.
want to give it to Ire to talk about it. Let's only go
No,
ahead.
no,
Please
no,
go
no.
ahead.
Don't worry. I will still come to irate zone. Very, don't worry. We'll come to his own. So,
Ire, we are ready for you.
so it's going to be it's going to be difficult. This Newcastle team have been doing very well under
Yeah,
Eddie Howe. You
absolutely.
know, yeah, Robert was saying something about when they were being taken over by the Arabs. Yes, there was the thought of, okay, maybe even when Howe secured relegation for them, that he was going to go, they would bring a top manager, and then they would start buying all the best players in the. But you can see that they are going to buy players like Alexander Ishak. And the thing is, these are actually players that have prospects, who have potential, and we know what they can do. So, in the near distant future, Newcastle are actually going to do very great things, and we have been seeing it. So,
All
it's going
right.
to be a tough one for Manchester United. They might win, maybe home advantage will count for them, but I feel
Okay.
this is another result where they will grind hard before they get the result. So fans should expect fans shouldn't expect a walk in the park. They should expect a lot of missed chances, losing possession, all those things we've been accustomed to. And we hope at the end of the day we'll get the 3 points.
All right, guys, we are now moving straight to that encounter. I'm talking about this encounter between Liverpool versus Manchester City. Ire, this is the moment we want to discuss about that your team, that team on the left side. Uh, so now, Ire, it's going to be a massive Sunday for you guys, and the viewers wants to hear from you. I mean, what's your expectation? What do you expect the Liverpool to do at home, considering the fact that they are facing that team right now that is unstoppable? I see them as unstoppable at the moment. What's your expectation? What's your preview about the match? Over to you, Irate.
Yeah, like you said, they look unstoppable, but they've also had a couple of draws, including one in the last game. So while we can give them a lot of praises, I still feel like, especially at the back, because they keep rotating, they don't really have a stable central defense, partnership right now this season. Sometimes you see Akonji, sometimes you see Ruben Diaz, Laporte, which I think would might have an effect on how they defend at Anfield. And one thing I will always say that goes for Liverpool is the fact that we are at home, and despite the fact that we have struggled with results this season, we are yet to lose at home. And there's always that belief that we can play any team in the world. Anytime you come to Anfield, we can outplay you, we can outscore you. So I know a lot of people have discounted us and said, "Oh, Liverpool are not going to turn up." The one thing I can assure you is that this is not going to be an embarrassment like a lot of people have predicted. This has not happened at Anfield in a very long time. Last season, it was draws home and away between both teams. And Guardiola came out this morning and said Liverpool are still their biggest challengers. And he knows why he's saying that. So people are saying, no, the result against Rangers does not count and things like that. But one thing that I know that is very important is this game is going to be the tactics. How is Jurgen Klopp going to set up the team against Man City? There's a couple of calls he needs to make, especially with the role of Roberto Firmino and Darwin
Mm-hmm.
Nunes and formation.
Nunes.
Yeah, we also need to remember we have some absentees like Matip, Trent Alexander-Arnold will not be playing, so it will be short of creativity on the right side. So there's a couple of calls for Jurgen Klopp to make in this game, but overall, I feel like with the crowd behind us at Anfield, we should be able to get the result against this Man City team.
All right, Lady Val. Lady Val, now over to you, Lady Val. And what I'm going to ask you is just say, are you comfortable with your team going into this game? Going to this game means a lot to Liverpool. Do they still have a chance if they win this to make it a fantastic season? Because I won't lie to you, the position you guys are in, I think number 10 position or something. So, Lady Val, what's your preview about this match? How are you going to this game? Straight up.
Okay, so I already said from the onset that in recent seasons, this match between Liverpool and City is like the biggest rivalry, and both teams are like the opposites. City, they are strong in all sides, defense, midfield, forward, and Liverpool is just like the opposite. Most of the players are not in form. But then many people have written Liverpool off. City are the favourites to win, but there are no guarantees in football. Anything can happen. And just like Irid said, the tactics has to come. We determine a lot what's going to happen from both coaches. And the game against Rangers, we saw the 7-1, although most people feel like, they are no disrespect to Rangers, they are a smaller side. But the fact that, Salah got a hat-trick, Nunez was able to score back-to-back, I believe that game will kind of bring a sense of new confidence to the team. Okay, we can actually do this. But where I feel there might be a problem is if City, because Liverpool have been conceding so many goals recently, definitely they're going to concede on Sunday. So if City should score first, I feel, the morale of the team will actually go down. But should Liverpool, get the advantage to score before them, I see them getting something out of the game. And, Firmino and Diaz, just the forward, like we saw with the game in Arsenal, we had so many forwards, the midfield, there was not much happening in the midfield, So I believe Klopp should be able to work on that. So the midfield, the defense, and the forward will work hand in hand and come up with something. And I know Van Dijk definitely will handle Haaland. He's not going to give him a chance. So we're going to pocket him on Sunday. Yeah.
Hey, now wow, you want to pocket Haaland.
Hat-trick.
It's possible.
I beg Robbie, help me with this. Help me with this comment.
But please. Okay.
Robbie. Oh, I think I lost Robbie there. Kule, yes. Oh,
yeah.
I'm here.
Oh, Robbie's there.
Oh, okay.
I beg help me with this question. See what's in this woman they tell me.
Say pocket, like pocket knife, Abi. My dear, don't just let me start with you this evening. Don't worry now. She'll be able to get beside you. Don't worry. Both of you will be consoling each other. You guys will be consoling each other. When Haaland is done with you guys on Sunday, we'll be right here. And I definitely, if I have Iris number now, I will be calling you because of the match. Like, how you doing now? Hope you see that go. Well, I think it's going to be a wonderful match going forward. I think as football fans, we deserve the best. And I believe that these two teams will practically give us the best on Sunday. And I think it is more or less the best fixture, fixture to round off weekday match day 11. Hence why it was scheduled to be the last game of that game. So I'm looking forward to a whole lot of fireworks in that game, a lot of dribbles, a lot of goals, and of course the friendly bands that practically band us together as a family. And more or less, for me personally, I think it's going to be a hard one to predict because, yes, everybody's rooting for Mancity to get the win over Liverpool, but we all know what football can bring to the table. Liverpool can just turn up that day, and of course, we'll have a lot of twists and turns to that game. We also saw what happened between Inter Milan and Barcelona because of the league. So I think, as it is, no one should write off Liverpool at this point in time because they can come back, and of course they are looking to turn their season around. 10th position is not where we typically find a club, a team like Liverpool, and of course 3 points will do them a lot of good on that day. But football takes no prisoners, and of course Liverpool might get all 3 points that day. Man City might get all 3 points that day. But I think for me, what I'm looking at for in that encounter is just the joy of what practically we will get in that encounter. That is just my thought about that thing.
All right, before I call on Professor Tuko, Kunle, hold on.
Please. Okay.
I want to add something from iRates now. There's this question that is going all around the social media now. In a quick of a sentence, is Salah back? Is Salah back? Just tell us. Do you think Salah is back? iRates.
Where did he go to before?
At least that's I think that should be the first. Where did Salah go to before? but it's too early to start saying he's back in form because he scored a hat-trick against Rangers. But I've always said it. There was a time Salah went the season, I think 18-19 season. He went 10 games without scoring, and everybody said Salah was done. Salah has proved time and time again that he will always be there around the top scorers at the end of the season, despite the fact that he has 2 goals in 8 games. At the end of the season, you'll still find Salah among the top scorers. So for me, you might say Salah is out of the game and he's probably not going to have, but this is one of the games where Salah turns up. So I don't think you should write him off. He has proved time after time again, season after season, that he's one of the best forwards in the world.
Yes, thank you once again. Now, Professor Kunle, I'm still coming back to you on this, but I want to ask Prof now. You know, you are a friend to Irate. Very, very good friend.
He's my brother. He's my brother. He's not my friend.
Oh, it's old. Oh, now, going to this game, don't be biased. I want you to give us the preview of what you think about this match. Don't be biased. It's your brother. Fine.
Yeah.
What do you think about this?
Look, I honestly see a bad trend on Sunday, to be honest, because I cannot see. Look, people are talking about the Rangers game. Rangers are even struggling in their league. You know, I think they drew with Ibania. They're struggling in their. You have to take the Rangers game out of it completely.
Why will you take it? If we lost against Rangers,
you won. Okay, but you know why? You know why you take it. You won. No, hold on. Liverpool won against
that
Rangers.
is the thing about fans.
Guys, this is the controversial moment. So let's
look. Hold on. Liverpool won Bournemouth 9-0.
Okay.
Where is Bournemouth on the table now? Bournemouth is above Liverpool. That was a shambolic Bournemouth side. Liverpool won Rangers first leg. After they came back, they lost. So I'm not. If you the biggest disservice you'll be doing is to consider. Don't consider that game against Rangers. Just leave it because you played. You lost after you played Rangers. You came back to the league. Hold on. You drew who in the league?
Brighton.
You drew Brighton. That was like you lost. And then after Brighton, what else? You lost to Arsenal. Anyway, what I want to say is, look, this is a City side that are on a roll, okay? And I don't see Liverpool really. I don't see them being able to contain Man City. I think Guardiola will smell blood. He will know that this is a chance for him. It's an opportunity for his side to go to Anfield. They've not gotten so many wins there. I feel like he would recognize Sunday's game as an opportunity to go there and get, the win. And I think he will, because you expect Liverpool to come out and play on the halfway line as they do, and leave spaces for Erling Haaland to run to. And look, I cannot just say
that has been the same case over.
Yeah. But this is a different
one win in 20 years.
Yeah, that was when you guys.
Why do you think we'll play different?
Yeah, that was when you guys were playing football. Not now. You guys are ragged. No, you people are very, very poor. You're a very poor side this season. Very poor, Liverpool. So you're playing
Liverpool side.
Yes, this is an abject Liverpool side. To be honest, just 2 wins in how many games? So you're playing a Man City who are cruising. I don't think Liverpool gets anything from the game. I'm not being naive here. I know how football works. I know Liverpool are going to raise their game. The crowd will be behind them. But I still cannot see how to get the hold of it. And Haaland, who was rested on the week, who was on the touchline, itching to come in the weekend during the week, but couldn't get his chance. He's going to come in, and I'm sorry, you guys can't contain him. He's going to do damage to Liverpool on Sunday,
right.
Definitely.
All right, Prof. Thank you so much for that. Now I can imagine. We have a comment. I think it's going to be a 50-50 match from one of our subscribers. So, Kunle, this question goes to you. Do you think it's a 50-50 match?
How? Who wants to make it 50-50? From where to where?
This is not Man U. No
matter what happens, they're not going to get trashed like Man U.
I mean, you see yourself. They said it's not 50-50.
From where to where? If anything, this Liverpool, I'm sorry, but this Liverpool side reminds me of like Manchester United last season, because Liverpool don't seem to get themselves. And there's something that is funny. It's like Jurgen Klopp, even when you should probably maybe put some blame on him, or maybe the club hierarchy for some of the decisions they make, nobody seems to actually find any fault or anything. He seems to be this very lovable man, and he has built that reputation. Like, club cannot go wrong
He
for any
seems
reason.
untouchable.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. Now I agree with a lot of things Prof said, and you see that Rangers game. Let me point it out to you. See, go and put Rangers and Victoria Pleasant together. Victoria Pleasant will beat Rangers. That is how terrible Rangers are when it comes to Europe. Scottish teams, if you
Scala
if,
scored three goals.
if you follow Scottish teams, I'm not joking. Shakhtar Donetsk that have not played football, that lost all their Brazilians, they beat Celtic.
Yeah.
So
Sorry
that
to
goes
point this out quickly.
so that
Sorry
goes
to
to
point
tell
this out
you.
quickly.
Yeah. Sorry,
Sorry
come
to point
again.
this out quickly. Even the last in the Europa League yesterday, the Scottish team Hearts lost terribly yesterday as well. I think they lost
You
some
see,
5 goals to 1 or was it 7 goals to 1 yesterday.
see,
That tells you how
Scottish
bad
teams,
Scottish teams are in Europe.
Scottish teams have one of the lowest coefficients. I mean, there was a period in time. This is so far from the Rangers Celtic. Can you remember those eras when we had the likes of Dando Perso, Nakamura, that they were disturbing teams like Barca, Man United those years? They are far from it. So it's a free fall. So that's why I feel Liverpool should not take this thing. Even see, a championship team will beat those
See,
Scottish teams. That
as
is
a
how
fan,
poor they are.
as a fan of
Yeah,
football, you might not take it,
yeah.
but for the players that played, it's definitely a positive for them.
No,
But
I'm
at
not
the same time,
disputing that.
if you could easily
No, I'm
have,
not disputing that,
if
Irate.
they lose that game, I know the front of the
No,
supporters
no,
I'll
no.
be
I
the
knew.
first
No,
to criticize you.
no. A
So
poor
as far as
Liverpool fan.
Salah is concerned, as far as Jota Nunes
Wait.
are concerned, they are able to take some positives from that game, and that is the
Yeah.
only thing that is going to do them a whole lot of good. So you can discount Rangers all you want. Last season they were in the Europa League final. They won the league last season. So, but you can say,
Yeah.
okay, that does not matter. But at the
Yeah,
end of
I
the
can
day,
agree with that. They were kind of better, but they've regressed. And they're in the Champions League for that matter this time around. They're in the Champions League. Maybe if they go back to the Europa League, maybe they might do. But the Champions League is a different ball game. So I am not surprised that they've fallen. But what I'm just trying to say is that um, Liverpool should not dwell too much on it, because if they do, it will only create a false sense. And that is why I actually think that Liverpool should not take their wins and think they're bad. Because let's not forget that Liverpool are going to miss some players that include Trent Alexander-Arnold. So maybe that attacking impetus that you would expect from the right flank is not going to be there, because Joe Gomez can't do that. And Klopp has been tinkering with formations lately. He has been using like a 4-2-3-1 and all of that. So we don't even know what he's going to play. But Guardiola has more players that he can use at his disposal. Klopp doesn't seem to, even though Klopp might have those players at the disposal, you don't know what they are frame of. You don't the frame of the state of mind and the way Liverpool have been this season. I mean, Prof mentioned it that a Bournemouth is ahead of them on the table, who they beat, and you wonder that how did that happen? Yes, okay, we understand that Bournemouth picked up form after that match. That was when Scott Parker was sacked, right? Bournemouth have picked up form, but you expect Liverpool to equally pick up form and be ahead of Bournemouth. But that is not the case. So what it tells you is that Bournemouth is actually in better shape than Liverpool. So it goes to tell you that even these smaller teams like Brighton can actually have, smaller teams can have, if they can have a go at Liverpool. And it's kind of making me remember the 2019-20 season when, because they lost Van Dijk and some players, everything collapsed for them, and they narrowly made the top four, and I'm just looking at it that I think Liverpool need to go back to the drawing board and try to assess if maybe these players that they have, because I feel these players have been stretched. You understand? They don't have power in their legs, even if they are fit, because let's not forget that Liverpool play at a very, very high intensity. I don't think any team plays with that kind of intensity, so I feel they are stretched, including Salah. Maybe that's why we are not seeing the best. People keep saying money, but I was like, come on, there was a replacement in Luis Diaz and we saw what this guy was doing. If you say because Mane left, okay, what would you now say about Real Madrid that lost players like Cristiano Ronaldo, Sergio Ramos, Rafael Varane, Casemiro, but they've gotten replacements, and it seems they are even doing better than maybe when those guys were there in a way. So I mean, when you say Mane left and all of that, you have replacements, and they should be able to. But if you are having injuries, maybe it is saying something about maybe those guys are being overworked and something needs to change. That's why I'm saying people should try to start questioning Klopp, because you play these same players, over and over again, a lot of times, playing at the highest intensity. It's clear that at one point in time they are going to drain their energy out. So that's why I'm saying that I don't know how Liverpool want to pick up the pieces, because these players look like they look at it. So, yes.
All right, Kunle. I'm going to give Ayiz another chance to talk about. To finish Liverpool. Oh, sorry, to talk about the preview match between. I rate you're in trouble.
All these Thursday soccer people, no problem.
All right. Talk to me now.
Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? All right, came in late.
Yeah.
Traffic, Lagos, and it's craziness. Well, I'm surprised to see Iris on the show today, man. I was expecting you on Monday. But here we are again, talking about the next EPL game. We're still buzzing, picking 3 points against Liverpool. And it's just a pity, or will I say it's a pity? Unfortunately, Liverpool have to meet Manchester City, the second best team thus far, looking at this ranking of the table, because they sit comfortably in the second position, 1 point drift Arsenal. And we saw what Liverpool did in the Champions League against Rangers at the Ibrox Stadium, beating Rangers 7-1, and we see a Salah getting back to full form. But I don't know, is that 7-1? Is it like a flatter to deceive scoreline, or it throws the question out there to say, is Liverpool back to where they are? But one game is too early to call, because Man City, they'll be raving. We saw what happened. Man City rested their cyborg in Erling Haaland over the week. They didn't take him to the Champions League side, so Haaland is raring to go. It's going to be crazy for Van Dijk, because Matip is injured. Konate will have to step in, and Konate is not fully fit. Looking at him from the beginning of the season, he has not played at that maximum level yet, but he got a run in the Champions League. So hopefully, for me, I don't want any excuses this time around. I want Liverpool to up the ante, play at their very best, because we heard over last week, the penalty decision, was a penalty. The penalty wasn't a penalty. The foul in the box was a penalty. They didn't give it. All sort of, different excuses.
Iris was giving us so many excuses on that very day. Many excuses.
Failing to give credit where because the Arsenal team were fantastic on that day. And ever since I've seen Klopp, different managers have managed Arsenal ever since Klopp took over. Arsene Wenger, he came. That was when he equaled the Arsenal status. He dominated Wenger throughout his days. Emery too had his piece of the cake. Arteta, but I was surprised. Arteta seemed to be the only manager to make Jurgen Klopp tweak his tactics to a 4-4-2, a low block of 2 banks of 4. I've never seen Liverpool played such formation in my life ever since Klopp took over. But you could see the tactics being shown that it shows he knows, these guys are better than me. And Man City, like we all know, is a better side as compared to Arsenal. Arsenal could be on the top of the table. Man City, we know they are different level. So I'm going to watch that game as a neutral.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a fantastic game. But I just want Liverpool to up their ante. I want Liverpool to come with their A game and, give that opposition, give Man City that opposition they need. And let's see if they can crawl their way back, because Robertson is back. They have Salah. They have Jota. They still have a good squad they can, put together to give Man City a run for their money. So for me, I'm up for the game. I'm fingers crossed, sitting on the wall on this one. I'm not going to predict anything, but may the best team win.
All right. That's easy. Guys, let's go straight to the tactical board. Let's see. I'm going to start with Lady Val. Are you comfortable with this lineup? Hope you can see very well. I'm talking about Liverpool lineup. Irate, what do you think about this lineup? Are you comfortable with this?
I'm not comfortable with this because I think he has to play Firmino. That's the first thing. Secondly, the fact that we have Joe Gomez instead of Alexander Arnold, that means they are going to be we are going to be short of an attack on the right side. So I think for me, if I'm Klopp, I would play Firmino in this game right behind Darwin Nunes. If I am Klopp, that is what I would do. So he could join in the midfield. And like I said, Firmino is very good at what he does, pulling players around. We saw it against Arsenal. We saw it against Rangers.
Yeah.
So for me, I would go with a 4-2-3-1. The fact that we have Gomez there makes us
4-2-3-1
defensively. Yes, defensively
So,
stronger.
Fabinho and Thiago.
No, I'll have Fabinho out. I'll have Thiago and Anderson.
Really?
I'll have Fabinho.
Fabinho,
Yeah.
don't worry. Fabinho starts. Fabinho is going to start the game.
I'll have Thiago and Fabinho.
Fabinho will start the game. There's no way he's benching Fabinho. You have to use it. There's no way you're going into a game against City without a proper DMF. There's no chance.
You have two guys sitting in front of this defense.
Fabio
What do you mean by proper DMF? And that's
Fabio is the only is the out and out defensive midfielder in your team, the only one, and he has to start at home against Man City.
Do you agree with this, Lady Val?
He didn't play him against Arsenal.
And what
I think I agree with the 4-2-3-1, but the only issue I have is I think I'll start Fabinho. I'd rather start Fabinho and Thiago and maybe Henderson out.
So who is going to come in for Henderson? Lady Val.
Firmino playing behind Nunes.
Oh, Nunes. Okay, let's
Yeah.
see. Is Nunes. So Nunes and
I don't think he's going to bench his captain at home. That is how I see it.
That's why I think
Now Klopp is ready to try anything now, so he's not being sentimental anymore.
that's why I think if we go for
Fabinho
3-3.
has been one of our worst players this season. Fabinho has been one of our worst players. So if I'm Klopp, I'm not starting Fabinho. He hardly wins any tackles and he keeps giving the ball away. So
I think he won some against Rangers.
Against Rangers, he wasn't in that game. Especially in the first half, he wasn't in that game at all.
Robertson starting instead of Tsimikas. I see Robertson starting ahead of Tsimikas.
No, I don't think Robertson will start because of the.
He just came back. Yeah,
I think Tsimikas is still going to start on the left side.
Okay. So now what's the formation going to be like? So which one should I?
This is the formation.
Yeah, Nunes in front. Nunes in front. Yeah.
Firmino around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Thiago Jota will push up.
Yes.
Okay. Who is going to talk? Sheye, what do you think about this lineup? And Prof, what do you think?
I don't think Awaka is fit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's not.
So Akonji starts
he's
there.
injured.
Akonji. Let's move.
Then Diaz Laporte in the center. Then
Let's move it, guys. Is Akonji a Nigerian?
Yes, he's
definitely a Nigerian. True is that.
I have to wait. I have to Akonji. Change.
Yeah.
No. Then Laporte.
Laporte or Ake? What do you think?
I think Akonji.
Exactly. Laporte Diaz. You switch Laporte and Diaz, then Cancelo. Exactly. That's the back line.
And Rodri, of course, is going to
play.
Personally,
I don't think Jack Grealish will start. Me personally, I feel like Gundogan will start so that Silva will play where Foden is and Foden will play where Grealish is. I don't think Grealish will start the game.
Okay, let's move with this one here. Foden comes.
Yeah, Foden there, then Gundogan.
Okay, let's change this Grealish. Okay, Gundogan.
You have Akonji at right back. I don't think he's going to start Akonji at right back.
That is where we play because Cancelo doesn't play as a left back; he joins forward, so they always have a disguised three at the back, and he has used that formation before with Akonji there.
Cancelo will start from the left back, so Akonji should start from the right back.
I think Akonji will start at the right back for sure.
And I think Akonji has he played
because
very well.
He's not going to use Sergio Gomez. I don't think he will use him because he was poor poor in midweek. Yeah, so I don't think he will start. And so Akonji is the only person that can play there, apart from Cancelo.
Okay.
I was even thinking maybe he might start Ake in place of Laporte.
Instead of
I don't
Laporte.
know.
It's possible. That's a possibility too.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
he
Okay.
might start. Okay.
Okay. Okay. I trust that
I
guy
think
too.
if I'm Pep, I'm not leaving Akonji on that wing with Jota. I've never seen him play as right back. For me, I think that's good news for Jota in
He
my
has,
opinion.
I
I
think,
don't think
one
it's good
game.
news for Jota. I
Yeah.
think Akonji will swallow him. Don't worry. I've seen Akonji play with Jota this season. Top form. He will swallow
Is
Jota.
it
Don't
a
worry
fee?
about it.
I saw Akonji in Dortmund, and it was catastrophic defensively for
Yes,
them.
but in Man City, he has improved.
So
I've
He
maybe
watched a lot of.
absolutely improved.
He has
Irate.
been steady, very very
no, I know
steady
he
this
has, he
season.
has been good at centre half, but at the same time, we all know Man City. The fact even Omeru can go to Man City and keep the ball playing right and left. So you
Why
can't
you
say
men-
because he has
why you
played.
dey mention
No,
me?
you can't say because he has played a couple of games. And he has
Well,
suddenly after
this
he has
Jota
been bad for so
this
many
Jota that
years.
we are talking about has not
So,
done anything this season. So I don't know
but
why.
he's a winger.
Who is Jota? Who is
Jota
Jota?
he had 3 assists against Rangers. You can't say he has
Yeah,
not done
against
anything.
Rangers.
He
Please,
just
can you
came
call
back
this
from
Rangers?
injury.
Oh my God,
The fact that
Rangers. What?
Jota is a winger and Akonji is not a right back, you cannot tell me that favors Akonji over Jota. That is not possible.
Akonji is you will not find Akonji overlapping. No, Akonji is going to be
Well,
there. I told the way City play, they play with these guys back three. Akonji you will not find him overlapping. He will be there. Cancelo will be the one moving up
Yeah,
front to join
so
the attack.
All right,
yeah,
guys.
when
I want to,
yeah, when
sorry,
they
guys.
are
Sorry. I'm sorry. I want to say something. Ace, hold on. Ace, I want to ask you. Okay. I want to say a big shout out to Africa Soccer for giving us this platform to use. They've been fantastic. They've been sponsoring our shows, and I have to shout out to them. On this note, Ace, I want to ask you, where do you think the game is going to be won? Is it at in the center, or who score first?
well for me,
Win the game.
yeah, for me, I think I don't know. I'm not the manager, but I think Klopp has a dilemma in picking who is going to be the pair in the middle, because if he decides to start the way he started against Arsenal, benching Fabinho on the bench and leaving only Thiago Silva in that middle, Man City automatically dominates that middle, and it's going to be disastrous if he starts with that formation he used against Arsenal. And I see him having to bring in Fabinho here
Yeah,
to be able
Fabio.
to
Yeah.
balance that midfield and make numbers, because we know where Man City's strength is. It is in the middle. They play from the middle. So he would have to, bolster that midfield in terms of numbers so that they can match the strength. But I think where this game will be won will be in the middle. Will be in that midfield.
So Irate and Ledivar. Sorry, Irate and Ledivar. Now, look, considering what Ace have just said about the battle is going to win from the middle, do you think your players, Fabinho, consistent of Fabinho, Firmino, Robinho, will be equal to this task? Irate and Ledivar. Do you think the players there, or is there any changes you're looking at that? Oh, you want Thiago to be removed, or Anderson should play? Let's trash it. The middle.
I think I'm okay with the lineup, but then Firmino should. That's why I wanted him to play behind Nunes. Should go back a little, to kind of assist the midfield and then do the link up between Salah and Jota. So the forward, why Firmino, he should, while he's actually playing, he should go back a little, try to, balance the attacking and actually the midfield. That's the only issue I have.
I would have to say I was surprised when Klopp didn't start Firmino against Arsenal, and he went with Jota and Nunes in the middle, because, like I said, Firmino does a good job in midfield. He is naturally a 10, so he can drop deep, join the midfield, help them defensively, and also attacking wise. But we also need to consider the fact that over the years we've played Man City, even when we've had three in the middle of Henderson, Fabio, and Thiago or Wijnaldum, they still always dominate through the middle. And Liverpool prefer to play Man City through the wings with Salah and Mane. So I still see them, whether we use a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1, we're going to dominate in the middle. For me, I think where Liverpool can get this game won is through the wings, Salah and Jota. Yeah, I think both of them will be very important in this game. So starting Firmino with Thiago and Fabinho or Henderson, I think they should they should do a good job defensively against De Bruyne, Rodri, and Gundogan.
Okay. Prof, what do you think about the game with Man City? Man City started.
Yeah, well, for me, it's difficult, analyzing where the game will be won for Liverpool because I don't see them getting, I don't see them winning. But for Man City, but for Man City, look, the way the Man City win their games is they look at the left side with Foden and Cancelo. They have a serious understanding right there. They have a good combination. Cancelo is always attacking, always on the front foot. We have Diaz and Ake and Akonji that will sit down to protect the defense. Akonji does the same job, almost like the job that Walker does. Walker is faster than him, but he's going to do that job of sitting just with the both centre backs in case there's a counter attack from Liverpool. We've also seen the combinations between Kevin De Bruyne and Silva. Kevin De Bruyne always goes to that right side sided attack whip crosses into the back post for Alan to tap in or Foden. So these pockets, I don't know how Thiago and they are asking for two on the base. I don't know how they are going to contain them because KDB will just be floating around there. Gundogan will be floating right around there with Rodri screening behind. I don't know how Fabio and Thiago. I still don't think Fabinho does a good job. For me, he's more of an attacker. He's still front. He's more of an attack-minded player than a defensive player when it comes to when they're on the back foot. So I still don't know how Firmino is going to help defend properly against these three world-class players that Man City have in midfield. So, like I said, it's a difficult game to see. I don't see where Liverpool will win it because City are very, very strong defensively as well. And I cannot take anything. I've not seen anything so far this season suggest that Liverpool can do anything against them. And so I feel like it's a straight win for Man City.
Sorry. Just to chip in there, I just want to negate what Professor Tuchel said. I think this game will be more tactical, and we'll see less of Cancelo bombing forward because we know Salah has not been in form. Yes, we know, granted, but you can't keep your eye away from him because if Cancelo decides to say, okay, want to bomb forward, go into the inverted, play inverted, overloading the midfield like he normally does, he leaves Salah open, and that automatically leaves Laporte or whoever plays on the left central side of the defense, leaves him open with Salah. And we know Salah has still got his trickery, still got that pace, despite his poor run in the EPL. But Cancelo would have to be mindful. He has to put one eye on Salah. He cannot just go and decide to leave his defensive duties. So I see that aspect of Man City being a weak point. And I think Liverpool could attempt to, take advantage of that.
All right. So, well, at this moment, I'm going to go with the score prediction now. Somebody is saying this. I think Prof is exaggerating. Liverpool is not Leeds United. Well, that's the comment to.
We'll see. Napoli. I'm just speaking. Napoli destroyed Liverpool. We should not forget this. 4-1. It was a destruction.
Napoli is the number one team. They can destroy anybody right now.
Okay, you would. But I don't think they can destroy City like that.
Right now.
I don't think they can destroy Man City like that. They are unbeaten. They are number one team. They are playing well. But look, Man City is still better than them. You guys are not good. Don't compare. You guys are not okay at the moment. Liverpool. I'm not exaggerating. From what I've seen so far, Liverpool they are not playing well.
All right, guys. Let's go to El Clasico. On Sunday, the same time, El Clasico is going to happen. That's Real Madrid hosting Barcelona. Lady Val, what do you think about this match? This El Clasico, no doubt about it. People have been saying a lot of things. Kunle, I'm going to start with you, Kunle. Oh, Kunle's out. Prof,
I'm here.
Yes. About this El Clasico.
Yes,
it's going to be
a massive game. Number one game in the world. I fear for Barcelona. I saw the game against Inter Milan, and they are so weak defensively. I think they are not helped with injuries. The absence of Jules Koundé, Christensen, and Araujo, who are their best centre backs. I think the other day they played Celta Vigo. Every time Celta Vigo attacked Barcelona, they looked like scoring. They had three left backs on the pitch in Balde, Alonso, and Alba. Three of them started in the back with Gerard Piqué, which was a very, very, very light defense. So look, with Benzema and Vinicius Junior and Valverde, with what Madrid have going forward. I don't think that defense can contain them. And then playing at the Bernabeu again, I so look, it's going to be a very, very tall order for Barcelona in that game because of the defense. I think if Araujo and their Koundé and their centre backs were around, I would have said it would be a match, but I don't see it being a match. It will be a difficult game, but I see Madrid getting the better out of them because of the defense. I think defense is so poor at the moment because of injuries. Yes.
All right. Share your media. What do you think about this classical match game over the weekend? What do you think?
Yeah, I sort of agree with what Professor Tuchel said. I don't think Barca have been quite solid defensively. I know they've only conceded one goal, but then I think they've had Ter Stegen to thank for they've had their keeper to thank for making a plethora of saves across their games so far. I think they've been overly reliant on their goalkeeper as opposed to being solid defensively. But then again, I don't think Real have been particularly solid as well. I think they've relied largely on individual brilliance to take them through games. I know they arrested a few players against Shakhtar Donetsk during the week, but I still don't think they've been pulling up trees with their performances. Benzema has had injury issues this season, although I think he is back now. But I still don't think he's fit and firing at the highest level. I think Ancelotti has a choice to make, a tough call to make at in his forward line, where he might probably either decide to go with Valverde or Rodrigo. I feel he'll go with Valverde because he offers that balance on the right, because at times Real tends to morph into a 4-4-2 with Vinicius and Benzema as the two guys up front, while Valverde just offers that balance in the sense that he tends to track back and he has the tenacity to go up and down the pitch. So I am leaning towards Real. But then we remember how Barca dealt with them last season in this fixture where it was 4-0. I know they had Aubameyang at the time, but now I think they have a better striker in Lewandowski. Although going back to Barca, I feel they have issues up front in the sense that I don't think they have enough goal scorers in that forward line apart from Lewandowski. I also feel they need to sort out the imbalance there with Dembele and Rafinha playing on both flanks. I don't think Rafinha is quite good on the left flank. I know he plays better on the right, but I've seen some games this season where Xavi deployed him on the left flank, which is not his favorite position. I think against Inter in midweek, they changed this. We saw Dembele on the left and Rafinha on the right. But also Dembele, whilst he can play on both flanks, he plays better on the right. So I think they need to sort out that imbalance there. Because ultimately, I feel once Ansu Fati is back to his best, he needs to be in that lineup because he offers he is an all-rounder because he can dribble, he can go past players, and he can also score goals, which is something I don't think Dembele and Rafinha quite offer consistently.
All right, Robbie, do you think Barcelona stands a chance in this match, in this a Clasico game? Robbie?
I don't think Barcelona stand any chance of going into this game. Yes,
really?
Barcelona have. Yes, I'll give you my reasons. Barcelona have they have that enviable players when it comes to attack, but their major problem, and we all saw it against Inter Milan, was defense. Look at that goal that Inter Milan scored that almost made Inter Milan win that match. It was more or less an attack initiated by Onana. Where were Barcelona defenders? They were nowhere to be found. Nowhere. So Gosling practically walked into the defense to score that goal that made it 3-2 at that point in time. And of course, we all saw what that man, Robert Lewandowski, did. He was the one that practically took Barcelona out of jail. So I think Barcelona have defensive worries going into this game. And of course, you have Vinicius Junior. Right now, that winger is on top of the world. He would cut through any defense because he has that thing going for him right now. He has pace, he has the skill, he has that dribble that more or less he can dish out to anybody. Look at what Gerard Piqué did in that game. It was more or less directing traffic that saw Inter Milan get their second goal in that game. So right now, yes, Barcelona practically, if they want to take eyes off them in this game going up against Real Madrid, Yes, they have everything great for them defensively. Dembele is back. Lewandowski is there. Rafinha is there as well. But defensively, I think that is their Achilles heel right now going into this fixture. So I will tilt towards Real Madrid getting a win in this fixture. The Real Madrid's only problem is their goalkeeper because Thibaut Courtois is out, and of course the goalkeeper deputizing for him. I think that goalkeeper is more or less Francis Uzor in a goalkeeper team for Real Madrid. So I think Real Madrid should be able to get a victory in this one. So I would lean towards Real Madrid for this fixture.
All right, Eiz, over to you. Do you think, I'm sure you're going to say Barcelona stands a chance? Am I right, Eiz?
Well, you guys have said it all, but just a quick reminder, this is a derby. And when it comes to derby, form goes out of the window. It can go anywhere. It can go into the hands of any team. But based on what Robbie said, if you notice that game against Inter Milan, said Liverpool, Barcelona were trying to get.
No, don't talk about Liverpool for now.
Please. Yeah, it was.
Yes.
Well, they all went forward, looking for that winning goal just to give them 3 points. So it's understandable. You saw their back line opened that way for Inter Milan's third goal because they were trying to take all 3 points. But like I said, everybody has said all that needs to be said. When it comes to derbies, especially El Clasico, a derby of this magnitude, anything and anything can happen. Let's not take away history. We saw how they did Real Madrid last season, beating them, despite Real Madrid being in the space of going for winning trophies, winning the La Liga, and also going for winning, going for winning the Champions League or in the Champions. I can't really remember. But like I said, form goes out of the window and anything can happen. Me, I'm standing in between. I'm sitting on the fence on this one. I just want to watch a good game and enjoy the weekend.
All right. Thank you, Eiz. Before we wrap up the show, I'm going to start with Lady Val. What's your score prediction between Liverpool versus Manchester City? Score prediction. The moment. So, Lady Val, talk to me.
The last time my prediction was right.
Yeah.
The Arsenal Liverpool, but it went the other way.
Yes.
So, you said?
Go ahead.
I'll go with a draw or City to win. Let me not be biased this time. So 2-2.
Oh my goodness. Lady Val said 2-2. What about El Clasico? Your score prediction, Real Madrid, Barcelona.
Okay. I'll go with Madrid to win. So maybe I just go with the 2-1.
Oh, 2-1. That's Lady Val for you guys. Kunle, what's your score prediction between Liverpool versus Manchester City?
Manchester City 3, Liverpool 1.
Oh my goodness. What about El Clasico?
Real Madrid 2, Barcelona 0.
2-0. That's noted. That's Kunle for you. Kunle, what about Manchester United before you go? Manchester United 10, Newcastle. Have you? What's
like I said, Manchester United will probably try to grind out a result. It won't be easy, but I would say they would win 2-1.
2-1, straight up. Eiz, over to you. What's the score prediction between? First of all, what's the score prediction between Leeds United versus Arsenal? What's your score prediction on that?
Well, it's going to be a difficult game for Arsenal, but I see Arsenal grinding. I see Arsenal grinding the result. It'll be a 2-1 win, but it's going to be a slender win because Leeds are home. They want to, bring home the noise, make the 12th man count. But I think we have what it takes to silence them. It's going to be a slender win. For Arsenal picking the 3 points. For Liverpool, Mancity 2-2. I'm predicting 2-2. Then for Barcelona, Real Madrid, Barcelona, I don't know who. I see the game going Barcelona's way. Slender win as well. Barcelona.
All right, Barcelona there for you from Eiz. Prof. Talk to me. What's the score prediction between Aston Villa versus Chelsea?
I say 2-0. 2-0 win to Chelsea.
To Aston Villa. What do you say?
To Chelsea 2-0. Aubameyang going to score shit again. Yeah, for the fourth time running.
All right. What
For
about Man
the-
City?
Don't see how Chelsea fans now are gallivanting over Aubameyang. Chai,
Yes,
lies.
it's our guy now. Aubameyang. Well, Man City against Liverpool, 4-1 to Man City.
That's the highest.
4-1. Yes, to Man City.
Irate, do you understand that 4-1?
I didn't expect anything otherwise, so I'm not sure.
What about El Clasico?
El Clasico, 3-2
yeah.
to Madrid.
3-2 to Madrid. Everybody's routing. Okay, well, over to you, Irate. Irate, what do you think?
For Liverpool Man City game,
Yeah.
I would go with 2-2 draw. The same scoreline from last season, because like I said, it's going to be a difficult game for Man City as well at Anfield. They've not historically. So, but yeah, I mean, last week I said it that Arsenal were going to win, definitely. So, but this at Anfield, I don't see Man City winning. So I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. For El Clasico, for me, a lot of things are going against Barcelona. Firstly, they are playing at the Bernabeu.
All right.
They have a plethora of attack, but their Achilles heel is the defense. Even me as a defender, I think I can get past Eric Garcia and Gerard Piqué. So, I don't think those two can handle whatever Real Madrid have to offer. So I'm going to go with a 3-1 win for Real Madrid.
All right. That's irate for you then. I'm coming to you, Sheyomi Diora, right away. What's the score prediction between your team, that's Aston Villa versus Chelsea? Quick one.
Well, I think Chelsea concede, but I think they will win. So Chelsea 2, Aston Villa 1.
All right, that's Chelsea. Now over to the main game. I'm talking about Liverpool versus Manchester City.
Well, Liverpool, they tend not to lose against Man City at Anfield, but I think they are not playing as well. They lack the intensity and they keep conceding first in their game. So I will back City to win this one, 2-1 or 3-1.
All right. What about El Clasico? What's your?
Yeah, I have a Barcelona bias, so I will lean towards Barca. I know they have injury problems, and they tend to concede a plethora of chances. Yeah. But I'll back them to pick up a 2-1 win at the Bernabeu.
All right. That's Sheye for you. And the last man standing, Robbie. Manchester United versus Newcastle.
Manchester United Newcastle, I would lean towards a 2-2 draw or a 1-1 draw in that game.
Okay. What about that's the game between
Liverpool and
Man City. Liverpool, Man City. I will give Liverpool, Man City 3-1 in favor of Man City.
Okay, now El Clasico.
El Clasico, I will go 2-1 Madrid.
2-1 Madrid. All right. Guys, thank you so much. But before we go, I forgot to do this. Combine 11 for the match between Liverpool versus... I'm going to share my screen quickly. Let's do that. Somebody has already called me now. What about the combined 11? Let's do this. I have this on the score sheet. Who is going to be in goal? Straight up. You're a neutral person.
Ederson.
Automatically, Ederson.
Alisson.
Who is Alisson?
City is going to dominate, but let's just do it.
Ederson. What about the left
back? You ask Ace, but I know Alisson will be there all day.
Sorry. Did we pick Alisson?
No,
Ederson.
Okay. I fear. Cancelo now.
Cancelo. No. I disagree.
We disagree.
Disagree with you.
No. Don't interfere into it. Don't worry about it.
Do we really need to do this?
Yes.
It's going to be City or true. So, no problem.
What I mean,
let's do it.
Cancelo will be on the right.
He can play on the right. Then we will put Tsimikas on the left.
No, I know. What has Tsimikas done? What has he done? Who is that? Who is Tsimikas?
It's interesting to see. I'm looking at who we are going to put in the center.
No, he's talk to me. I'm working with you. Leave them alone.
Let's put Van Dijk there, baby.
You see?
Van Dijk there. For me, I'll put Akonji.
That's what I'm saying. And you can't put Trent. He's not available. That's what I'm saying.
Van Dijk should be in that.
Okay, defense. Don't worry. They don't put Cancelo there. Put Tsimikas. Give them the.
I think he's right.
I don't.
For lack of injury, for injury problem, give them Tsimikas.
Cancelo should be on the right. Yeah.
You go on the right now.
Please walk with me. Leave them
No.
alone.
Diaz and Laporte.
Diaz and okay, then Van Dijk goes out.
Laporte played this season.
The one that Van Dijk has played, what has he achieved?
Me is Akonji and Ake. Akonji Ake.
Even Akonji and
Ake should be there.
Ake is Akonji and Ake. Diaz, I don't understand why you
people I would just laugh throughout this centre back combination.
See,
none of City's centre back has even played.
You're not working with me.
Are we looking at form or we're looking at all Greek?
We are looking at form now so far.
Form. If we're looking at form, then it should be Akonji Ake. Then Cancelo on the left back. Then
thank you.
Cancelo on the left back. Then the person that goes to the right should be Akonji. Akonji goes to the right.
Akonji goes to the right. You are right. He is Akonji to the right. Cancelo to the left.
But he hasn't really played as a right back.
No. We're looking at form. Let's just.
No, don't worry. He is leave it for Tsimikas. It's okay like this.
It seems people forget that Cancelo can play on the right as much as he can play on the left.
No, he plays better on the left.
I think last season he played more on the right.
No,
he played on the back. I mean, when Kyle Walker is not there, I mean, Zinchenko.
Yeah, true.
So I don't understand.
Rodri,
of course.
All right.
Rodri, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva. Then he attack.
You cannot go to one Liverpool player in that midfield.
Rodri, De Bruyne, and what's his name?
Bernardo now.
Thiago Alcantara. I think that would be my
ahead of
Thiago Alcantara, please.
Yeah, Thiago Alcantara. That would be my midfield pairing.
That's Thiago.
Yeah, Rodri and Thiago.
Why is Iris not talking?
I'm enjoying the
What of Gundogan? Nobody will put Gundogan.
And Gundogan starts from the
I don't
bench.
know how Thiago. I don't know Thiago is there. I don't know what he has done this season. Because Bernardo Silva is supposed to be there. Gundogan.
Ake has barely played this season. He's a centre half. Okay.
KDB, Rodri, and Thiago Alcantara. Then the front for me, Foden, Cyborg, and Foden, Cyborg, and
Nunes and
Foden, Cyborg, and Salah, please. Salah can still make this team.
Alan is not there. Don't put Alan.
Salah only.
Diaz is not playing. He's out.
No, Salah.
Diaz is not playing.
If it was there,
why are you putting Alan?
Or better still, we can put Firmino. Yeah, because Firmino.
I thought Diaz is not playing.
Foden, Cyborg, Salah might take because it's to balance that attack.
What's Diaz doing there?
But Salah has not. Wait.
I think Foden should go on the left. Then Salah should come on the right.
Salah for what? Where is Bernardo Silva?
No.
Bernardo Silva should be in ahead of Thiago. Please.
What is this that I'm watching? Why is Bernardo Silva not in this team? How can you not put Bernardo Silva in this team?
I'll go for Foden and Salah on the wing. But take Thiago out and put Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo Silva, where? Here.
Yes.
I think Salah can still make this combined 11.
But Bernardo Silva has been in and out. He hasn't been like regular like that.
In a nutshell,
Thiago be regular.
We can't find a space for Salah. Oh my goodness! What
Well, let's put Firmino. How can you put Salah?
Foden on the left, then Salah on the right.
Remove Luis now. Luis is not playing now.
He's not playing.
Luis is not. Yeah, I think Foden should be there.
All right, who's going to be there?
Foden.
So you people will leave. No, you Liverpool people. So you will leave Firmino out. Firmino, that is Liverpool's best player.
Yes. I think
in terms of goals and assists, nobody has more goal involvement.
Firmino cannot bench Haaland. Firmino cannot bench
You
Haaland.
want to put Firmino on the
We will put him in place of Salah. He's not a winger, but
No.
Unless you are putting Firmino.
All right, guys.
No.
This
A combined exercise doesn't have to be natural positions. His best performance.
Firmino has to be there. I don't know why Salah is there.
Firmino has to be there, so you remove Salah, even if it will be on the
Firmino
right.
ahead of Salah.
Salah has been poor. What has
How
Salah
can you
done?
put? Do you know how many assists Firmino has gotten?
And goals.
And with goals. No. That thing is unfair.
Yes, this is the right thing.
If you don't put Firmino,
I think
then
he
I'm not
got,
going to be.
I think he got the assist. Most of the assists.
So how many Liverpool players do we have here? Over 11.
Yes.
Hey, Iris, they just robbed us. We brought daylight.
For me, two positions that shouldn't have gone for Mancity.
Salah needs to be changed.
Is the goal
That's the point. It needs to be
and
changed.
one centre half.
Who should be there? Who should be the centre half?
The goalkeeper should be Alisson, and I'll see have Van Dijk in one of the.
Van Dijk, he called. But he couldn't have Van Dijk, Ireti. But he couldn't have Van Dijk against Arsenal.
Yes, the reason why we won't have Van Dijk is Arsenal because Arsenal has a more stable defense. Man City does not have a stable defense this season.
All right,
many games have
let's take this to.
Well, I think
let's take this to the watch along before that will be on Sunday. Because of our time, guys, thank you so much. It's been a fantastic moment. I got to sign everybody out right now because of our time. First of all, Lady Var, thank you so much. It's nice to have you. We gotta go.
Lady Var, don't cry. Don't cry when you guys lose it.
See, it's going to shock you guys. You guys should just wait because I know Liverpool get something from this game. It's no problem.
All right, Lady Var, thank you so much. Bye for now. Kule, thank you so much.
Yes, boss.
Yeah,
thanks a lot.
Yeah, don't forget our match.
Of course.
All right. Thanks. All right. Hey, one love, bro. Anytime, anything. All right. Thank you so much. All right, Professor Tuno.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Man. All right. Iris.
Thanks for having me, brother.
I didn't fear.
We go there Monday.
All right, bro. Thanks. Robbie, one love, bro.
Thank you so much.
All right, it is buddy. Yeah, one love. Thank you. Yeah. All right, guys. I gotta go now. This is the dawn of Sport Entertainment. Please smash a like on the video. This is how we do it. One love, people. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel. Let's do this. It's gonna be a watch along on Sunday. We have double watch along on Sunday between the match Liverpool, Mancity, Real Madrid, Barcelona. It's the station. Tune into it where you get everything. Also, there's going to be a watch along between Manchester United versus Newcastle over the weekend. Smash the like on the video, people. Thank you so much. I gotta go. One love, people. Sign out.